He's known to always be smiling, to always be laughing, and most of all, he's known for telling jokes. But what would it take for a man who has been known to laugh up until his final moments to stop? The story starts off in Gotham, with the mob boss telling jokes while an unknown narrator explains what a joke entails. The mob boss stops telling his jokes when he notices something in his soup and spits it out. He flips over his bowl to reveal what appears to be human ears and goes to call for the chef just to get no answer. The unknown narrator explains that this is the part of the joke where expectations are subverted. Something similar to how a horror movie works, and then the mob boss and his men rush into the kitchen to find the chef who he was coming to give his compliments to was none other than the Joker himself. Fast forward 2 days and we find the Joker in what appears to be a warehouse, with the crime bosses that tried to fill his shoes in his absence. He goes on a rant about how inelegant the standard of crime has become since he left, and begins to unalive them one by one until he's interrupted, right before ending the final person sitting in the chair, who also appears to be our mysterious narrator I mentioned in the beginning. The Joker looks over to find himself being confronted by, in his words, Question Man, the Masked Man, and Melty Face. They tell him that they don't want him running Gotham anymore, and to go wherever it is that old clowns go to die. He actually agrees for some mysterious reason, and as he walks out, Black Mask reminds the Joker of the final person tied to the chair, our secret narrator, and the Joker immediately shoots him in the head. Skip ahead 2 more days and we see some of the Joker's goons disposing the final victim's body, or about to at least, before he coughs and startles them both. They begin to argue about what to do and even play rock, paper, scissors to decide who has to finish this guy off, until our secret narrator stands up and smashes one of the goons in the head with a rock and seemingly escapes. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, the Joker is seen having a meeting with the crime boss there. The crime boss is first seen lecturing the Joker about how he doesn't want him there, and they don't have heroes in their business because they don't do any masks and funny names in LA. The Joker tells him that there's been a misunderstanding, right before the goons take out the crime boss's henchmen, and the Joker carries him to a window while explaining he wasn't there for territory or permission to set up shop, then begins to dangle him by his tie outside the window, while he begs for his life, saying he will give the Joker anything. The Joker smiles. That wasn't so hard, before letting him go. But I just wanted your office. We cut back to Gotham to our narrator, confirming his escape, who explains that not even he, whoever he is, knows the Joker's plan and that he thought it would fail. He then states that no one ever stops the Joker and that he has to be the one to do it. We go back to LA to find the Joker and his goons setting up for what appears to be some sort of video, and then we're shown that he's broadcasting a message across the network explaining his plan to clean up crime across America. All while we see the absolute horrors his henchmen are causing in the city. We also get a glimpse of some other prominent DC figures catching this broadcast in passing. After his broadcast, the news comes on explaining what just happened and that the major crime bosses in every big city are being hit at the same time. Meanwhile, our mysterious narrator is seen walking to a random bar and going into the bathroom. There's already somebody in the bathroom who gets mad at our narrator's intrusion. Our mystery man cracks a small joke that provokes the man using the toilet to clench his cheeks before wiping and try to stab him, but catches an eye gouge instead. Our mystery man then uses that knife to start to remove the sack from his head, revealing that he is also the Joker. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I have 2 questions. Who is the Joker, and who is the Joker? Like and sub to find out, and until then, I've been the Popular Introvert.